Hello everyone, welcome back to the Wolf. So as of now when I'm recording this video, today is Monday, the beginning of the new week, and the price of Bitcoin as of now is over $120,000, new all-time high. And well, I mean, if you have watched my previous videos, you already know I'm very bearish on Bitcoin, and I expect the price of Bitcoin to dump all the way towards the downside. And I mean, I've explained this plethora of times that Bitcoin is just a Ponzi scheme as of now, and it is already getting manipulated a lot. So if you think that the price of Bitcoin will keep on going towards the upside in the future, no, it will go to, I would say, probably $10,000 as well. It will dump very sharply, and only those people will benefit or will exit the market in profits that are actually manipulating the price of Bitcoin, that hold the most of the Bitcoin. And most of you, the rest 99%, will end up losing your money. That's how a bubble works. That's what happens when a bubble gets burst. And as of now, obviously I'm not taking any trade in Bitcoin, absolutely not, because this is literally the worst time to enter in a long position in Bitcoin, and I can't enter in a short position in Bitcoin also because it is at its all-time high. So there are no previous levels that I can trade, that I can count as resistance. I can draw Fibonacci levels, but obviously that won't be accurate. And going short in a Ponzi asset, in an asset which is already a bubble, whole bubble, well, it has to be perfect timing, because you have to be very perfect when a Ponzi asset is at its new all-time high. Second, it is getting manipulated. I'm just avoiding taking any trade in Bitcoin as of now. Also, talking about Ethereum, if you have watched my previous videos, you already know I entered in a long position in Ethereum at $1,500 level, and it went all the way up till $2,700 exactly at my take profit. Most of the profits I already booked here, and I was trailing my stop loss, and the price of Ethereum dumped towards the downside at this level. I hope you can see this important purple zone of support from $2,120 to $2,180. I told you all that the price of Ethereum can dump towards the downside till this zone for a retracement, and it did. And when it did, I closed all of my Ethereum trade because my trailing stop loss got triggered, and I was out of my trade in good huge profits. And as you can clearly see, after that the price of Ethereum is just pumping towards the upside. As of now, it did a breakout of this important purple zone from $2,500 to $2,700. It did a breakout towards the upside. Well, the next important target for Ethereum is this important white resistance zone. This is a very important zone for Ethereum right over here, from 3,340 approx to 3,500. You can clearly see this is a very important zone. But one more thing I have to share with you guys is that the price of Ethereum did a breakout of this purple zone without a retest. So it is just pumping towards the upside incessantly, as you can clearly see. 9th of July, 10th of July, and as of now also today, it is just pumping towards the upside without a retest. So I'm pretty sure that the price of Ethereum will again dump towards the downside, and this is just a trap, I would say. The Bitcoin's price is at its all-time high, Ethereum price is also pumping, and every other crypto is also pumping, and many people will think this is the right time to enter. They will get greedy, and that's when the market will dump towards the downside. That's when the 99% of the people will end up being exit liquidity, and only few people will make money, especially whales and smart institution. I won't say smart institution people, but I would say manipulators. As of now, I'm not in any Ethereum trade as well, and obviously the price is in middle of nowhere, so I will wait for the price to either come at this level or the white zone, then only I'll take a trade. Talking about Solana, in the end, And one important thing that I have to share with you guys is that the price of Solana dumped towards the downside from this point over here. I predicted it exactly, and when the price was dumping towards the downside exactly with a retest also, you can clearly see this is a very important resistance for Solana, this white zone from $168 approx to $175. When the price of Solana started to dump from here, it did a retest and then continued the dump. Well, the price of Solana had to come approx $123. So I hope you can see this important purple support zone from $119 to $123. This is a very important support for Solana, and as you can clearly see, the price of Solana reversed from here without coming till at least $123 level, and this means that still there is a gap remaining, and there are high chances the price of Solana will again dump towards the downside to fill this gap and to come at this important support zone. And one more thing I have to share with you guys is that I hope you can see high, lower low, lower high, lower low. This is still a lower high because this is a very important level. If the price of Solana breaks this $167, $168 level towards the upside, then only it will be considered that the price of Solana is an uptrend and not any longer in a downtrend. But as I said, this is a very important level for Solana. This whole zone is very important for Solana, and I expect the price of Solana to dump from here because see, Bitcoin is at its all-time high, Ethereum is also pumping, but Solana is still not pumping at all. It is still stuck inside its zone right over here, this zone, and I expect the price of Solana to reverse from here and again go back to this important purple support zone. But I'm not entering short right now. Why? Because first of all, I have not seen any good confirmation, good setup of short being formed. Second, I can see an inverse head and shoulders over here. Well, I don't believe in chart patterns much, but I can't ignore it as well. And as of now, I can see this inverse head and shoulders pattern, which is a bullish pattern most of the times. So I'm just waiting for a good confirmation. If I see a good confirmation, a good setup being formed for short, then only I'll enter in a short position on Solana. But as of now, no. So overall, my prediction for this week is obviously that I'm bearish on crypto, and I'm always bearish on crypto, especially Bitcoin, because I've explained it dozens of times. It is not because of technical analysis or fundamentals. It is because of the fact, it is because of some common sense and some brutal reality that I have told you all in my past couple of videos, so do watch them as well. And as of now, I'm not taking any trade, no trade in Bitcoin obviously, and in Ethereum maybe if it comes near my levels, and in Solana also if I find a good setup for a short, then only. Don't copy trade me, this is no financial advice and this is just my own analysis. So do follow me on my Twitter if you want to be updated like what is happening in the crypto market and etc. And if you want to trade or buy Bitcoin, Ethereum or Solana, you can do that on any crypto exchange. Link of them are in the description below. All of them are centralized exchanges. If you want to use, you can use, or you can use any decentralized exchange as well. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.